13 points of
13.
damage. Yep, and then
Alright.
I am going to use my bonus action to dash, but I'm gonna kind of go around and I'm gonna go to about there.
Okay.
Yeah. That's about my 30 movement if I go around it.
Alright. And Stump.
I assume this is plant-based creature.
It is, in fact, a plant-based creature.
Go stomp. Go stomp. Go stomp.
So, 10
Hang on.
plus a d4.
Plus a d4.
Oh.
11 does not hit.
Oh my god.
Run up and swipe out with your big old great sword. You can see it swinging. It kind of glows. The blue of it kind of glows a little more blue as you kind of swing at it, but it still misses.
Is it actually plus a d4, or is it just plus 4?
d4.
Bless is d4.
D4 for bless.
Oh.
Alright, anything else?
No, that's it.
But isn't it a 12 plus a d4? So it'd be a 15?
That would be a 12.
Because it's plant-based, so doesn't he get a plus?
Yeah, he gets plus 2
Plus 2.
from that.
11 total.
Oh, okay.
It's your turn.
Ah, back to me. Cool.
There's a list right there of everybody on it. You should not have to be surprised.
Sorry, I was busy taking care of the dog and everything else, so you know. Alright. So...
2 people that rolled over 10 initiative.
I am going to shoot it with my little crossbow.
Uh, 11 does not hit him.
You have
Give us
advantage.
Oh,
Do I have advantage?
yeah, it's
Maybe
any
it's
attack roll.
only-
Yeah, it's not melee, so it's any attack roll has advantage.
Okay.
That does hit.
Excellent. Thank you, Mark.
Now you should heat metal on the shaft of that since
did
it's
that.
weak against fire.
I can't. I don't have that.
Ah,
I do not have that spell.
So he takes 4 points of damage. Your bolt sinks into it. This kind of sticks and kind of seems to almost sink in slowly after breathing tentacles and plants.
It also
Alright.
has, and I'm gonna say this to the group, but mostly to Kelsey. It has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws right now.
Anything else?
And yeah, I'm gonna move towards Elspeth. That looks like a safer
Away from
place
Americans.
to be.
Say it like it.
And I'm good.
Oh, I need to roll too.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking that you get that thing back on. That's right. So you still have that
I have not
advantage,
used
you have the advantage thing back.
Yeah, I have the advantage thing back, so I have
Okay.
to just roll 1d1.
All right, Elspeth's turn.
Catapult. Let me get real specific so I don't kill my friends. From like this way.
All right. Is that dex save? Your blood puddle cannot roll a dex save, so stop clicking on it. 14.
Alright.
is
10
beneath it,
points.
So it's a very dull thud as this large rock just kind of sinks in and thumps into the side and there. And you see that it would screech, maybe, if it had a mouth.
If it had a mouth.
Has no mouth and needs much screech.
And that is it for me.
Alright, that brings us back to this thing, which will use an action to try and break free, right? Yes. Check. Okay, so it's gonna be. Actually, first of all, there's something else. First of all, I need Stump and Alex to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
why.
No, wait. Actually, no. Never mind. That's not true. Oh, belay that.
It's got spores, guys.
That is not true. All right. So instead, it's gonna start tearing at this hand that's holding it down. And 17.
I do believe that will save and it will break free.
All right. So it's gonna spend the action breaking free, and it's no longer restrained. And as it stands back up to its full height again, dump there, he's kind of one of these pods on his back. It's going to kind of contract, and this hand that was sticking out of it sinks into it, and it's opens up like fully, like the other ones that are not filled, and this like some boots and a spear kind of still spear as falls to the ground from it.
Is it a magic spear?
You don't know.
Is Elspeth's eyes are Elspeth's eyes still crazy?
Always.
No, that's a concentration spell. Yeah,
That's right. She still got her fantastic.
Yeah. All right. That puts it to Khalid.
All right, I'm gonna spin move over here.
Spin move.
I bet Khalid just go on the battlefield kind of like an Olympic gymnast on a mat, just kind of tumbling.
I mean, I kind of imagine there's a lot of spinning, with the pole arm and whatnot.
It's very Witcher.
Cam's over there.
Yes.
No, a half pirouette, not a full.
He's doing a double back full.
That would be an acrobatics check.
Yeah. Disadvantage heavy armor.
Yeah. I'm glaving.
Glaven. Yeah. 18 hits.
It's 9.
9. All right.
Hit him with
Chop
your
into
shot.
this thing.
And
Kind
then
of cut off a few of the tentacles.
I'm gonna Great Weapon Master, Polearm Master.
Okay.
He's like, I can better withstand the -5 on the business end.
So
All right. So
13.
that gives me 13.
13 hits.
Oh shit! I even added the 10.
Oh wow, somebody got fancy with the sheet. So
Yep.
17. Jeez.
That's going to make a difference when we're doing statistical analysis.
Yes, that's why I'm adding it. It's for you, guy. It's all for you.
So you cut into and thump at it with it. Anything else?
One more back double full, and then I'm done.
Khalid chops
Just
into it, and then just does
starts
a black flip for
tumbling.
no reason.
It's just in place.
Merkin.
I command the hand to grab at it again. Make a strength saving throw.
Strength save 21.
That's
Oh, well.
That's saved. Don't worry, guys. He's got to roll bad sooner or later. This thing's probably gonna die before I go again. Go ahead.
All right. So your turn, Alex. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Alex is gonna turn into a plant.
All right. So as you kind of stand there close to, you can smell
Oh,
this
wait.
thing. What?
I blessed, aren't I? Can I use that on a saving throw or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, you
Yes.
saving throw.
Okay, and I just it's a what, a D4?
Yeah, 1d4. Yeah.
Okay, so 18.
You can smell the stench of kind of death and rot from this thing and the things it's carrying. It kind of makes you gag and almost makes you throw up in your mouth a little. But you fight through it,
Okay.
and you're fine.
Alright, it's pretty gross, y'all. Alright, I am going to just step back up here real quick and hit it.
I'm not picturing Khalid like the guy in Game of Thrones fighting the mountain.
20 hits, right?
Yes, 20 hits.
Actually, that's probably Probably not a terrible comparison. Definitely, I think Khalid is
Except in
bigger.
plate armor.
Yeah.
For some reason. 15.
15 damage, and then I'm going to move 20 feet away.
Alright.
Because that thing
Okay.
stinks, y'all.
Stump. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
No.
Well, you die.
Don't forget you're blessed. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed.
Alright. So,
I
you're
love-
driving anywhere but close to this thing. But you fight through the urge and keep hold of your senses.
So
12.
12, and you're blessed.
Plus my D4.
Yeah, 13 will hit it.
Blessed is one of the most underrated spells ever.
Oh, you always gotta just keep rolling once of these blessed things. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. That hits.
Should be an additional
Fourteen.
plus 2.
14 damage.
It's 14.
Okay, so he takes 14 points of damage. Alright. Anything else?
No, that's it.
You chop away at it, you cut off more of these flags. This yellowish, thick green sap kind of coats your blade as you do it, and he still seems pretty alright. No, can't yet.
And I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers. This thing.
Oof.
Wisdom save?
Yep.
Uh, 12? It's not safe. So what does he have to do?
He takes the 12 damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as it allows away from you.
Okay.
It's gonna climb the vines.
That's a little weird to do on a plant creature, but yeah. He kind of jumps up on the wall there and kind of runs straight up 20 feet.
So
20
now
feet?
they get reaction attacks.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I gave you both a free attack.
And I'm gonna Great Weapon Master it for giggles.
For giggles.
I have advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage. 'Cause you're flanking before you go out of range.
Oh!
Good night, Gracie.
20 hits too. So 21
And you can do an extra d6 if you
8.
want to.
Yeah, you're
I am-
hashtag inspired.
I am hashtag inspired. Is it dead yet?
No, it's not dead.
How about now?
No, so what is that? That's 21, 23, 31. Alright.
So off of that attack, I effectively did 12 plus 30.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're great.
That's pretty baller.
You're not useless either.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then with my
Yeah,
bonus,
it looks kind of hurt and bloody though. After
my
that.
bonus action, I will then continue to yell instructions at Khalid.
Okay. So you're inspiring Khalid, is that what you mean?
Yes, I'll
Okay,
re-inspire.
I don't want to have to
Khalid.
worry about his, Elspeth.
Okay. Clarification: does it have to continue to run away, or is it just can't move towards Cam?
I think he just has to use his reaction to move and then it's fine.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna toll the dead. Fuck, man. I hate that stuff. God, I want you to take that away.
Yeah, we don't want to know what it could have been.
Wisdom save. he saves.
Alright, well, that was fun. Bye, guys. Next.
Alright,
Thank you.
so we're gonna get esoteric here. He's gonna crawl down the building about 10 feet again.
Can we rotate this into 3D?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So he's
You
coming.
can print it.
Oh, I already used my reaction. Man. Alright.
Yeah. And let's see. The attack. Alright, so he's gonna these long tentacles is gonna lash out at. Let's, because he was most damaging. 15 to hit.
Who?
Khalid.
No.
17 to hit.
Yes.
Alright. You take 12 bludgeoning damage
Ow.
and 10 poison damage.
I was going to say, you can also use that to add to your AC.
Oh, that's true.
Stand
You can
by.
use rage for it.
Stand by. Yeah, let's, yeah, now I have more, so stop it. It doesn't hit me at all.
Okay.
So, Cam is like, duck, dodge, weave, backflip,
Exactly.
Okay. How about 18?
float like a butterfly. Wait, is that AC only for one attack?
Yeah, it's for that attack.
How many fucking attacks does this guy have? Yeah, it hits.
Alright, you take 6 bludgeoning damage and 13 poison damage.
19.
At least I saved you from an attack.
Yeah, I would have been fucking murdered if you hadn't said that.
And
Alpha
as a
strike
bonus
to death.
action, you see these more of these pods kind of contract and suck in the corpses in it. And
Is it-
3 of them will fall open, and
He's making space, guys.
I think he's healing.
you can see some of these like sap. He's kind of dripping this yellow sap, and it's kind of stops as it does that.
I think he's healing.
He's healing. Yeah, he's healing. Should use fire on him to stop
Wait.
healing, maybe.
Or icy touch.
Yeah, this was about to say chill touch.
It's time to big up the big fire guns.
All right, and that's his turn. Khalid, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Actually, I need to make 2. I need to make 1 for my concentration,
That's true.
which I pass.
Yep.
And I need to make 1 to stay alive. Don't fuck up. Okay, good.
You bless on both too, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's not mattering. So
Okay.
you guys brief respite from the smell as he crawled away, but he come right back and gags you. You're fine.
Okay.
You can do stuff.
So I'm gonna use Searing Smite on him as part of my like.
I was gonna
Great.
say, is that like an attack?
Yeah, it's a bonus action smite,
Okay.
but it comes from my race, not from my. At level 3, I think, whatever, the breed of tiefling
Yes,
I am
dude.
gives it
Oh
to
my
me.
god, I don't care.
All right, so. Oh wait, I guess I have to roll damage or roll if I hit first. Is he currently?
Are you great weapon mastering this?
No, hold on. There's so much going on. There's so many things to click now. Am I
Whose fault
flanking?
is that?
Am I flanking him?
You're not flanking him. He's
Alright.
above you.
I'm not flanking him. Okay, so I'm not great weapon mastering. Just normal attack.
In fact, he is outside of Stump's reach.
Come on, 13.
13 to hit. Hit 13 to hit.
Okay, so that's 6 from the glaive.
Where'd you get the D6 from?
Bless.
That's a D4.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, hold on. Okay, how about now?
14 definitely hits more.
Okay, so 6 from the
I don't know what
glaive.
you've clicked on here. Tell me a damage number, because good lord.
Yeah, okay, sorry. 6 from the glaive and 8 from the Searing Smite.
Okay.
And
so
then
14
because
damage.
of Searing Smite, no, that's Shield of Faith. the start of each of its turns, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage.
At the start of his turn.
Yes.
Okay, so 6 slashing, 8 fire. All right.
Searing Smite. There's a little. So fourth row, fourth from the right.
Are you speaking in code right now? Are you trying to activate somebody?
for the token marker on him, fourth row,
Oh.
fourth from the right. So he's burning.
Compel duel? Oh, for right.
Okay.
Ambush?
Yes.
That's not ambush.
I don't know what that one is. Okay, that was both my actions.
Alright, put us back to Merkin. He is now up in the air, technically, so your hand would be out of reach.
That's fine. I'm gonna firebolt the asshole.
Alright. Is there like a number you can put on them? 21 definitely hits. Alright.
So he's climbed up the wall again?
Yep,
Right?
he's about a bit up. He's out of your reach.
Alright, I'm good.
Okay, Alex, your turn.
How far up is it?
He's probably about 15 feet up. Basically, if you're standing under him, he's 10. If you're under him, you need a 10-foot reach to reach him. So Khalid can glaive him, but can't swipe him. What's his sign language going on?
If I want to stow my sword and pull my daggers, that's an action, right?
It's a free action to stow your weapon, and it's a free action to draw a weapon, but you only have one of them. So, you can throw away your sword and draw a dagger, or you can sheath your sword and not draw a dagger.
Alright. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna drop my sword and pull my dagger and throw it.
Okay.
Do I get advantage on that? Or no? No.
Why would you have advantage on it?
Well, I wouldn't though because
He's not being flanked.
the stump can't reach it. So
No.
yeah.
Yeah, 21 hits. What does sneak attack say? Is that adjacent?
A sneak attack will. I get sneak attack as long as something else is within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, nothing's within 5 feet of it.
But
You can also hold your attack.
But I can get sneak attack if no other creatures are within 5 feet of me. But Khalid is within 5 feet of me, isn't he?
Yes.
So just slide over one.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna slide over one.
Is that on range attack? Is that on range attacks too?
Yep. I get sneak attack on all.
What's that one
attacks.
called?
Rakish Audacity. I get advantage on the I don't need advantage on the attack roll to get sneak attack. And sneak attack does not need to be melee.
You need to be within 5 feet of it
Yeah,
instead.
if you are within 5 feet and no other creatures are
So
Oh.
it doesn't
yeah.
work on range attacks.
That sucks. Alright, yeah.
Oh, that stinks. Okay, well, 7 damage. Then.
7 damage. Alright. Anything else?
And then, I will.
Move back out of its range.
Yeah. I'll move back over here. Alright.
Alright. Stump.
How badly hurt is it?
The plant? It's bloodied.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Khalid
Okay.
as my bonus action. And I guess I will sacred flame his stupid butt.
Specifically his butt. So I don't know if you can
Yep.
tell that is his butt.
Straight up the poop.
Wow.
13. I'll take that. All right. Bring us back to Cam, unless you're moving.
Alright, no.
No, I'm good.
Cam is going to cast another spell. I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. He has to make a wisdom save.
Does it
Can
laugh?
that work on the plant?
Does it have more than 4 intelligence?
That's a good question. I don't know.
What?
How much
Wisdom saving
intelligence?
throw.
How much? Well, you first you have to determine whether it even is affected. Does it have 4 or less intelligence?
Who knows?
You would know.
Oh, really? He doesn't seem to affect him.
Oh well.
It's not very
Worth a
fun.
try. Alright. So that was my action. So. Has Khalid got hit, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I am bloodied.
Oh. Okay. So Khalid gets 6 health back.
All right, you staying there?
Yeah.
Elspeth.
Chill touch.
All right.
And now
Nice.
he can't
Oh, that
heal.
What the fuck?
He can't heal now, so nah. And it has
That's
advan-
me.
disadvantage on attack rolls just against me. Sorry, guys. And that's it. I'm done.
Oh wow. So there's a frozen hand stuck to the side of this big plant now. Just holding it like
Is it like gently holding it? Like,
No,
yes, like
it's like face,
oh
just
dear.
like
It has no face.
where I think its face is, where it's facing towards Khalid.
it is an unhappy flower. Yeah, okay. Yeah, stuff with it. Roll concept. It's actually far away. Yeah, 3D planes is very annoying. Khalid, you're gonna get attacked.
No.
24 to hit.
What the fuck?
Oh.
24, you say?
Yeah, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and this tentacle wraps around you
Oh,
and
great.
pulls you into one of these pods.
Fuck my life.
Is that a strength saving throw? Please say it's a saving
It's
throw. to that.
he's grappled and restrained. He can do a strength or two, whatever.
I mean,
Wait, did he take fire damage at the beginning of his turn?
Oh, I did not actually roll for that. Thank you. What's that save?
It's
Con?
a con save.
18.
God damn it. Yeah, okay. Well, okay, so now the effect is ended.
Okay, and you need to make a concentration saving throw.
Yes.
your hashtag bless.
Yes. Okay. Well, you keep concentration.
You're
You're in darkness and restrained.
Oh.
There's this large paw just kind of closes, leaves around you, and you're wrapped up in this tentacle.
There's no
Stuffed in.
Is his hand sticking out?
No, it will attack roll was the save basically.
Oh.
Is there plate armor in here?
Make
Are you
a
wearing plate
perception
armor?
check.
Not yet.
Then there's no plate armor in there.
Make a perception check.
And yeah, y'all can see this large tentacle kind of almost encasing around Khalid and stuffing him in this paw that closes around. And you see his feet kind of kicking in the air.
If
He's held
anyone
down into it.
understands feet, Khalid is pissed.
And he also gonna crawl around. This is really weird, but yeah, he's gonna attack Stump.
No,
21 to hit.
he's Misses my 23 AC.
Okay. You still have that one, huh?
Yeah.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage and
How much poison?
7.
10.
Oh, oops.
15 to hit.
10 poison?
7 bludgeoning, 10 poison. And 15 to hit.
Yeah.
15 hits. That hits too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You take 10 bludgeoning damage and 7 poison damage.
And I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Never gonna keep you down.
Exactly.
No, no, no.
So how is this plant looking, by the way? Is it bloodied yet?
Yeah,
yeah, it's
he
bloody.
said it was bloody.
Okay.
It was
okay.
bloody, then it was not bloody, now it's bloody.
Back
Okay.
on the ground yet?
Okay.
Shit.
He is still on the wall, but he's closer. He's about 5 feet above the ground right now.
Just leave me. It's not worth it.
Khalid is so over traveling with us.
That brings us to Khalid. I would like you to do make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck.
Oh, hellfire.
Also, Stump needs to make a Constitution save.
Hashtag blessed.
All right, I'm gonna use my inspiration that I've been holding onto all this time.
All right.
And I'm gonna use my bless.
Okay. You've lost spell if it is concentration, right? Oh yeah, you have less. Okay, you do not lose concentration on the spell. You got hit twice. You need to make 2 of them. So as you're stuffed in here, this smell, this nausea, is kind of overwhelms you, and you're incapacitated until your next turn.
Is any of this disease?
That would not be the season.
Okay.
So you
How do
failed
you
it a
get
second
out
one.
of there? How
I'm
does
just
he
gonna
get out?
pre-roll for my turn.
So Khalid is incapacitated. So I don't remember what that means, but I'm pretty sure that means you can't do anything.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Doesn't even get to try to break free.
Nope.
It's not.
Can't take actions.
And I would like to make another Constitution saving.
Who? Me?
Khalid, at the end of your turn.
Oh God, please
Yeah.
make this one, cause we need to keep the bless going. Hashtag blessed.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Oh God.
let's go.
We're all gonna die.
What about 6? How does 6 do?
Take 7 poison damage as this pod that you're in kind of starts filling up with this.
Why did
Thick,
we see
viscous
your
liquid.
roll?
I am
We
Because
saw
I just
your
rolled
roll.
it manually.
now unconscious, which means everyone loses their bless.
All right.
Ah, son of a bitch.
And this is gone too. So nobody's buffed. Nobody's anything. All right. Khalid's feet stop kicking inside this pod. He's kind of slumps in, and he kind of gets stuffed in more into it. And
This is not
this is
good.
where he would heal, but he cannot. Actually, he would. I'm gonna say he's still gonna use one of these, regain anything from it, but one of the pods just kind of closes and sucks in the body inside, and it opens up, and some like leather, like ragged leather clothes, kind of fall out of it. But he does not seem to get any stronger from it. There's just one pod left closed now.
How's he-
Merkin,
I
you shot a firebolt.
Yep, I did 8 fire damage plus probably times 2. I hope because it's plant monster.
Alright.
How's this
Yeah.
thing looking?
I mean, it's bloodied. It's doesn't look like it's on its last leg or anything, but it looks severely less healthy than it started with.
All right, I'm going going to, for my bonus action, use my last 2 sorcery points and cast Chaos Bolt.
All right.
Nobody's standing near him.
Oh yeah, roll a d20 too, but
Yeah, I'll roll a d20, but you guys are like overblowing that.
No, we're not.
The last thing we need is more dead people, right?
Cessna's gonna have to roll a new character because he's bullied out of the group. 16 hits.
I recast. I'll roll the damage type. I roll a 1d8, correct, for damage type?
Yes. I don't remember which one corresponds to what. Look that up.
Yeah, whichever one 4 does.
4 is force. So it takes 16 damage. This bolt of just energy just hits it and kind of knocks it back up into the wall a little. Alright. Anything else?
That's the end of my turn.
Alex, it is close enough to the ground that you can actually hit it right.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right.
Hit to stump a little.
Then but I dropped.
Also, Khalid is not there, so you can stand on his body if you want.
Khalid's limp body is hanging out the side of this thing. And I'm pretty sure he can eat me whenever he wants at this point.
All right, so I threw a dagger at it before. I'm gonna pull out my other sword because I have 2. And then you said Khalid's not there. Is that?
Yeah.
That puts me in striking distance. Yes. Yes.
Khalid would be like right there, so yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it with my sword. And
He'll be flanked too.
it is flanked. That's what I was going to ask to stump up. So okay, good.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'll take that.
The sneak. Ah.
9, 8, 17.
Damage.
God, you're so useless.
You know.
It was actually terrible rolls.
Yeah, those were actually pretty bad rolls still.
I mean, yeah, the damage roll was shit.
But you still do as much damage as me, like burning spell slots for damage.
I was gonna say, even her rolling crappy is better damage than I do.
So you drag your sword out, which, you know, you're slaying littered over the ground apparently. Slice at it, and you can see it kind of recoil now as you hit it. And get this tentacles kind of dart up and almost like wants to hiss at you.
And then, wait, I moved 15 feet, and I'm gonna move my 15 feet right back.
Alright.
Okay.
Stump, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, I can't help you with the flanking stump. I'm very sorry about
Why?
that.
Because it's very, very smelly.
It's the smell of Khalid being digested.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm about to go down, y'all.
Oh shit, I should have.
Let me.
I should have given you my healing potion.
Alright. Do you happen to be immune to poison for any reason?
Yes.
I feel like you're lying to me a lot.
Please roll a deception check.
No, this smell overwhelms you. You kind of go down to, and you're incapacitated for your turn.
Oh my god.
Odd.
Wait.
Let me see. Check something. Yeah. Okay. Yep. It only lasts a turn, so technically Khalid is no longer incapacitated. He's also dead, so that's also a different
he
thing.
is
that makes him not.
incapacitated.
He would technically be incapacitated, I guess. So let me double check. I don't think it actually. I should have this written down somewhere. It's not how you spell that. Cannot take actions, reactions. So
You can move.
technically, you can move.
That seems like a really not great idea, but I
Well-
guess I chance.
Is it
You
a
can
move
disengage.
action or is
Oh,
it
wait,
Yeah,
it's
I don't-
interaction,
that
never mind.
seems weird.
Moving is an action, so.
Whose side are you on here?
Well, I'm on yours, but at the same time, y'all always
Okay.
rain on my parade. So
Yes, you can move.
Yes.
wow.
You just can't do anything.
Yes. So you're kind of coughing and your like eyes are tearing up and kind of very focused on the smell that just permeates the air around you. So you could move somewhere.
Yeah,
You're running away.
but I mean that doesn't. Well,
Won't he get a?
Yeah, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but I mean, if I stand beside him, he's going to attack me with all of his fury the next round.
I critted.
Oh
shit.
God, no!
Oh,
It's okay.
tell me how bad it is, because I might be dead.
It's okay.
You take 13 bludgeoning damage, and you take 16 snow. Let's see, the 13 poison damage.
13 poison
You
damage.
take 26 points of damage, basically.
That puts me at minus 25. Guys, I'm just alive.
Technically, you also wouldn't be able to move. You'd be over there still.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Real.
This thing's tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kim,
It is.
it's your turn.
Also, it's about
Shoot
to hit
it.
me and do more damage to me.
I am going to once again do Phantasmal Force. Can I see Khalid's feet?
Khalid is pretty stuffed in there right now. He went limp. He kind of crammed him into the pod.
So I can't make Khalid look like he's on fire.
You cannot see Khalid.
That's good. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out because this is gonna change my action. Yeah.
I will say if it helps your action, he looks pretty.
He looks pretty hurt.
Yeah.
I am going to cast Shatter.
Is that an AE spell?
It is.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that would hurt Khalid too. I don't want to kill Khalid.
I mean, I'm fine with
But I mean, it would only make him lose one death save, right?
I don't
When
know.
you have 3 and they're mine,
Just saying.
only
But-
one.
That's fine. Like,
But if we
There's
can
several of them.
kill it and like get it done within the next turn, listen, I will bring you back. It will be fine.
God.
I don't wanna
That's
do
what we
that.
need.
I will do Dissonant Whispers.
okay.
Don't make it run away again.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
true,
that
then other
does make
people
it run
can't
away,
reach it.
doesn't it? Damn it! I don't want to make it run away. You're right, that does.
Just hit it with your crossbow.
All right, I'm just gonna attack it with my crossbow.
Okay.
There's not another good option, so.
I mean, you could heal, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a reaction though. So, I mean, that's a bonus action. So.
Okay. 11 does not hit.
No, then I will use a luck to
Here comes
reroll
the 10.
that.
Come on, can't. Come on. Come on. Oh, what the fuck?
I called it.
You
Can-
just need to not. I will use another luck. Because I need to hit with this damn thing.
Oh!
I'm gonna use my fucking inspiration, okay?
Okay.
It cannot go lower. Okay, thank you.
I think you're out of luck point. At this point, at least.
No, I have one luck left.
You only have what?
Wait.
You should have 3.
Oh wait, yeah, I've used 3. Never mind.
Okay. So yeah, 22 hits.
I can't believe I called the 10.
Really are awful.
Alright. So 6 piercing.
Can you use? Do you have any more bardic inspiration left?
She can't use.
No, No, I don't need to do that. I need to do a healing word stomp.
Yeah.
So I'm going
Alright,
to use.
So this bolt kind of sinks into it, and you can see it rear back, like kind of press itself against the wall.
Stomp gets 10 health.
Ooh, that's good.
Stump is actually on a trampoline where he's just like,
Yeah. Stump's about to go to
The stump trampoline.
Oh, fuck. I was gonna try to get Khalid up, but I can't.
All right, you're not moving anywhere.
Mm-mm.
Okay. 3 options. 1, I chill touch and guarantee that it can't heal itself again. 2, I mind spike, which is my hardest hitting spell, and hopefully kill it, but if I don't, it'll be its turn and it can heal. 3, I try to reduce it and I hope that it will spit out Khalid because it'll be a medium-sized creature.
I mean, surely I don't shrink with it.
No, you don't shrink with it, but the hope is that it'll, like, you know, force Khalid out, like, birthed from the womb.
Well, I mean, so Khalid still has his glaive in
Hard
there.
enough to realize that it can't eat things to heal. I mean,
So-
it did that once, but I don't know that
Go
it's
for the
smart enough
kill,
to
go
figure
for the
that
kill.
out.
Oh,
Go
man.
for the kill.
Alright, here we go.
15. So wisdom save.
I'm so afraid right now.
Me
I
too.
have to.
I rolled a 15.
Oh, you.
Is that a save or not a save?
That
It
is a
is
save.
Yeah, so it takes half
Yeah.
damage.
So take 7.
half damage.
Takes 7 damage. It's
Okay.
looking pretty bad, guys.
Alright,
Oh god, and it gets a turn. No, no, no.
that's it.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
So, on its turn,
I still have 1 luck left because since we've rested.
I don't know.
I've only used the 2.
Yeah.
It's the only
Okay.
time I've used luck.
Okay. Well, you can use, instead of inspiration, you can use luck point if you have that.
It's fine.
I still you have 3. It is going
I'm so afraid.
to swipe at Stump. 15 to hit.
Yeah, and I should probably point out that I'm prone.
Okay.
So
Okay, well, yeah.
disadvantage, isn't it? No.
That's
No
it.
advantage.
Well,
on
is it?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Is it? Oh wait,
It's
does that
technically
reach?
not next to you,
Because that, if
not.
it's,
but you rolled 15. But that's the was highest roll, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean 15's a hit anyway.
Cog, tell me.
what?
I can within feet. Otherwise, take time. Oh, I have disadvantage. So 10.
Yeah. So it's a disadvantage. Yes.
10 to
What?
hit.
An attack
That
roll.
does not.
Yes. If they're outside of 5 feet, they have disadvantage because it's a range attack. Your smaller
Alright.
target.
Oh,
14.
phew. 14 does not hit.
17.
That does me in.
All right. Yeah, you take 9 bludgeoning, 8 poison, and this tentacle wraps around you, drags you up in. You are considered grappled in the pod,
That last bounce was too hard, Stump.
and as a bonus action, it's gonna eat that last little thing it had remaining there that met you. Not the 2 that stuff new, and it's gonna give.
It's healing.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
That's not right at all what I'm rolling. Hold on, something wrong with dice. I need actual dice.
Gotta kill this thing.
You don't have real dice? You want me to roll for you?
Yeah, let Cag roll
I'm
for
good.
you.
Yeah, it gets. And as its movement, it's gonna scamper up this wall 20 feet.
Fuck! It's taking me to eat me.
20 feet up the wall.
Yep.
Hey,
It's
we're in
currently about
together,
25 feet
so-
up on the wall, kind of halfway power. Khalid, why don't you make it that?
Yeah, I guess I should make a death saving throw. All right.
1 success.
Still alive. Until this thing fucking eats me.
Merkin. says?
I don't know. Merkin, you there?
Oh, did it eat Stump?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got Stump and
Stomp and
Khalid.
Khalid.
And it's running away.
It's running away?
It's running up the tower.
Yeah,
How far is it for me?
it's 25 feet up the tower.
So considering how D&D deals with angles, I'm gonna say it's the.
I give myself advantage on the firebolt.
Okay.
It's about 55 feet away from you, give or take.
That hits.
But it healed.
It did heal. Alright, as this fireball sails through the air and it kind of reaches up, almost as it's gonna fall off the tower, but it kind of grabs a hold again and continues on its way up. Still alive.
I mean, I can literally do nothing, so I'm out of sorcery points. I'm done.
Alright, that's your turn.
It's my turn.
And picking up a weapon is a free action, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna drop the sword I have and draw my dagger. Move back over here and throw it.
Alright, so it's 25 feet above you.
Yeah, I don't know what that means for me.
I don't know. Yes, roll an attack roll. Let's see. It says on there. Yeah, okay, roll another one because disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
That hits.
Yeah.
We needed to chill touch it every turn. We
Yeah.
took too long to realize it was healing.
So you don't get sneak attack damage. You take 6 piercing.
Yep, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash back to my sword.
Why? It's climbing.
I was gonna say, you had a
Because
sword
I
right
don't
there.
have another dagger.
Well,
But you had a sword right there.
No, my sword is.
You dropped the other one
You
up
have
there.
one dropped
The sword
here,
is
and you have
right
one dropped
here.
here.
Yeah, it's right here, but I still don't want to be in range of that thing.
It's like
Well-
20 feet of the wall.
Technically, I want you to roll the dex saving. Because as you throw this, as you throw this dagger and just buries it down to like the underside of it, it gives this screech and kind of scrambles up the tower and then loses hold and falls to the ground.
Son of a
And
Knock her out.
Catch me! Catch me, Alex!
How can we do this?
And as it comes crashing down with Khalid, you kind of try and dart out, but you still catch it like on your shoulder, and you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well,
That's not
As
bad.
this kind of twitches a little and then dies, and these pods just kind of open, all of them empty except for the one with Stump and Khalid. This
And we are
Our
running over.
reddish orange liquid
Oh,
kind
it
of runs
died?
out. Yes. You
Oh,
killed
thank
it.
God.
Running
Nice
over
hit
and
with the
digging
dagger.
through it.
You rolled
I
a
get
really
so
good
com-
double roll on disadvantage.
Ripping our friends out of this thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm so glad I gave myself advantage on that fireball.
Alright.
And
I can't
holding our noses and trying not to puke our guts out as
Can-
we try
So
to free our
The
friends.
question is now, we're
What is
gonna
the-
pause time right now, because
Well, you at
currently
least-
you have about, let's say 20-30 seconds to stabilize Stump and Khalid. Do Cam have healing spells for that? Do we?
I do. I
Alright.
will totally use them too.
So
And
you're
I have a
casting healing word on both of them?
I have to. I mean,
I
yeah.
have a healing potion. I'll pour a healing potion down Khalid's throat while she healing words.
Alright.
Stump. And what is the healing potion? It's what? How many?
2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4.
Plus
My
2?
last first level spell.
I don't remember. Let's do 2d4 plus 4.
So 7.
7. Okay, so Stump is 6 hit points, and Khalid is 7. So both of you kind of wake up laying in this pile of this plant matter. Your skin is stinging of this burning acid kind of from digestive sap, basically.
That looks really
Bathing in
unpleasant.
It feels really unpleasant.
You're welcome.
Oh.
It's better than dead.
Cam will press to digitate both of them to get the crap.
Elspeth helps.
Well, thank you for that. I thought that was going to be the last thing I ever smelled.
Thank
I
God
know.
it's not.
I have no
It still
idea.
smells horrible, by the way. It didn't improve anything by dying.
I have no idea why are you
Press to
making
digitate.
jokes. Ugh.
Have you ever heard of? Well, I mean, I don't want to explain something that you may already understand, so I won't.
Quick question because I totally will not remember next week. Does anything about the plant remind me of like the animals that were infected? Like in terms of like black goo?
There's no black goo or
Okay.
anything like
Okay, that's
It's just a gross carnivorous weed.
just making sure.
We're gonna end up. This is like gonna be endless long rests in this shithole.
Yeah.
Well,
I-
I want to. It's had some other meals, and I really want to see what other kind of non creature based items that are hidden in that tangle. But I really don't want to
So
touch it.
most of it, when he was kind of consuming bodies, this just kind of opened up and everything in and fell out. So the ground is kind of littered with all these kind of junk.
Oh. Did we find anything good?
Okay, while Alex is not worried about my overall health, I'm going to do Channel Divinity and give Khalid 13 hit points and myself 7.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start casting.
I
her
left
healing.
Cam to handle you while I.
Okay. That connects to half, right? I don't think Khalid can actually get 13.
Well, I don't know if 13 puts him over.
So you
that.
can get up to 16, which would be 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'd be at 16 hit points.
16.
Take up to half health. All right. So as you start going through these, a lot of it reminds you of like the equipment the goblins who were fighting wore. Like this kind of homemade spears and swords, jagged metal, leather, like very patchy leather armor because it seems to be mostly like holes and stuff. And do find a short sword which seems fairly loaded and like a part of some chainmail, but nothing like seems to be any of value.
Yeah. Oh well, I kind of go around and gather up all of my items. So my 2 daggers, my 2 swords that I've just been littering around the battlefield.
So you taking 10 minutes to cast Prayer of Healing?
Yeah.
Okay.
While he does that, I'm going to send Ivan into the room to just kind of look around and see if it looks like just this little entryway right here. Basically, trying to see like, can we move in there to help them rest and be safe, or is there more crap in there?
As he's go in there, I mean, you were in there before. You weren't, but
Yeah.
it's covered in like this vines and vegetation and things, but it doesn't seem to be anything like alive.
Okay.
If he's going in here, right?
Yeah.
This room.
Just to kind of see.
The fact that we're full HP right now is pretty fucking amazing.
I'm not, but it's okay.
You're not?
Did you heal up for 14?
18?
18.
Oh, do I get that as well?
Yeah, that's right.
I can do everybody with
Oh, good. Yeah, then I'm full.
Alright. But yeah, you don't see anything moving.
Khalid's gonna get to his feet and kind of look over at Cam, kind of look at his glaive covered in plant goo and be like, do you mind if you could do the thing you do?
And Cam has been with Stump this whole time, and Cam actually has tears in his eyes at the moment until he sees Stump looking at him. But when Khalid says that, then he just kind of brushes it off and then gets up and goes over and takes care of the glaive.
And Elspeth looks at the
He
glaive,
doesn't want to talk about it.
looks at Khalid and puts it right back on and walks away.
I didn't know.
And so,
So, what are we doing? You spent about 10 minutes outside there. Yes.
We're gonna long rest.
Fancy pants.
we got a long rest. We can't
Nah.
long rest. We just woke up.
No, I'm good. I don't need a long.
No, I'm good.
I'm almost out of spells again, but it's okay.
It's like
I have 2 seconds.
like 10, 11 in the morning.
Yeah. We'll keep going.
We're doing this one encounter at a time.
No, I'm
Jesus.
good, but man, we needed to figure out that was healing faster. It took us too long to figure that out.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that, I mean, and really we couldn't have known. I mean, Elspeth was trying to take it out so that we could, move on. And so she didn't chill touch it. She tried to get more damage to it. But I mean, she couldn't have known it wasn't going to take it out, so.
She was 2 hit points away from killing it.
If it hadn't saved, man.
That save, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's it. It's a gamble. So,
And that's what it was. I mean, like I said, it's no way you would have. I mean, we would have known that. I mean, we
I
all
went to
knew
go
the
follow
damage.
How the hell do I roll and go lower and lower and lower?
I wish I
mean,
could see
you took
everyone's
lucky
face.
too. So that you,
I want to see everyone's face on the stream when I called the 10 and then she rolled the 10.
oh, it was pretty.
I am the most lucky person there is.
Yep.
Well, that's why you took luck, right?
Jeez.
I mean, jeez.
Alright. So, are you moving on? Are you setting up there? Are we stopping for the night? Are you exploring the tower? What are you doing?
Do we
Into
wanna
the
explore
tower.
the
I want to go in the tower so bad. I don't want to make people keep going.
I'll go in.
I mean, I want to see what's in the tower too, but I'm afraid we're gonna encounter something else, which will just take forever.
Cam is staying close to Stomp.
If it's another one of those, we run.
I mean, if we run into another battle, we can always pause there and pick it up next week.
Yeah.
That's
So,
true.
this door here is kind of almost is hanging on one hinge, but it's mostly loose, so you can kind of see past it just in a little darkness behind it.
I'm gonna pause and watch them go in and just look again just in case before I fall.
Ow.
There's actually a spawner we keep stepping on in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You never know. It's a trap right in front of the door.
Somebody's
Can I-
just now learning the spawner XML stuff, so
So this tower has like 2 rooms that were in this floor, or And
You're
then
currently
it-
in one room here,
right?
and a door.
But we don't. All right.
Past that, you have not explored.
Have no
Stump.
fear, Stump is here. I open the door.
You open the door, and as you look inside, you see about the same thing as the other room. Kind of overgrown, there's not much of value or anything in there. It looks to have been like some stone furniture or shelving or something that's fallen down and kind of crumbled onto the floor.
I'm gonna go on.
There's these vines and bushes and stuff kind of growing up and along the walls up, and you can kind of see up to the next floor. That's looks like the next floor mostly fallen into this. Quite a bit up in the tower. You can see with some light coming in through the holes and stuff. It looks to be just an upper floor that's still remaining.
I mean,
Is there does the staircase go down or just up?
The staircase goes both down and up.
I'm gonna go on and use my free detect magic for the day
Okay.
as I wander around.
I'm going to search both rooms.
You're just kind of looking around, see if you find anything of value.
Yeah, like dig through some of the shelves, see if there's any books or.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think you gotta make a roll for it. There's basically, it basically looks like the furniture was left some, but most of the contents are gone or crumbled at this point. And from where you're just walking around the bottom floor, Elspeth, you don't sense magic things you're aware of.
And
no party members wearing.
The upper floor looks mostly crumbled, you said?
So there's a story above you. The floor of that are mostly fallen down through it. This chunks of stone and stuff, and
Okay.
then there's another floor above it.
Okay.
The staircase seems intact. Just the parts of the second story has fallen down, so it seems kind of
Okay.
deteriorated.
I want to check for secret doors.
Where? Everywhere? You just go around.
Yeah, I just want to kind of check, especially this back wall and anything around the stairs area.
Roll an investigation. Do you have mentioned this? I think you guess you have mentioned it.
Yep.
You spend a few minutes just walking around, feeling the stone, whatnot, and
Son of a bitch.
you do your usual checkout, and you do the places. Come away fairly confident that there's no other entrances than what you found.
And
Yes,
Khalid
this is
totally,
not our night.
totally believes in Alex, so there's no way he's ever going to try to check after her.
While she does that, I would like to creep up the stairs and not leave the stairwell, but just look onto the second floor and see if I can, if anything like magically dings.
So you basically walk up the staircase to where the second be, or
Yeah.
the
Yeah, like-
remnants of it.
Like, be ready to run back down the stairs, but just like look around. Like...
She's like stumped, but only for stairs.
Okay, so as you get up closer, you don't feel being.
You
Like,
keep cutting out.
the part of the second story that remains is basically like a ring almost around the sides, like its whole center
Okay.
down. There's barely nothing in there.
Okay.
Oh, you feel like a thing above you
Okay, I head on
at
up.
that point. Alright.
We're
This
going
is
with
totally
her.
where
because
Everybody, I was gonna say, is everybody coming with? Or is,
Yeah,
Stump's going and Cam.
Yeah, we're going with her.
We're going.
Alright, so you step up, and as you go close, you can kind of start seeing of the tower itself has fallen in, and it's about half covered.
Okay.
And as you come up, you see, it's fairly it's just it's fairly intact floor, and there's looks to be an old campsite set up there at some point, and there's bedrolls laid out, 3 of them around a ring of what's been a fireplace, although it's been kind of disturbed and moved around. As you can kind of see, this is where the corpse flower you just fought came from. And but in the let me look up my notes for this. So yeah, there's an old campsite there. There's 3 bedrolls that are kind of disheveled and stuff. They've been there for a while. There's 3 backpacks kind of set up against the back wall, and against them it's leaning a shield, which is where you're getting this ding from.
Okay. I go over to it.
Alright. You just walk over to it.
Yeah. Just walk right over.
Yeah, but there's nothing else there.
Okay.
Things, you're not falling through the
She
floor.
tries to pick it up with her whole like 8 strength.
Yeah, I mean, this is a shield.
Okay. There is something to this. It is magical. It will take me some time to know what it is, but it is something of importance, I would think.
Interesting.
And I can't carry a shield, right? Nope. Yep. Nope.
It is also very heavy, so perhaps someone else could, I need my hands to, I mean, I know, Khalid, you do not know this, but I actually do magic too, so.
Stump will carry the shield for her.
I think she's joking.
Elspeth starts
I think
heading
she's
back
joking.
downstairs, all the way down. Because they go down too, right?
Yes, they go. They went up there, and then there's
To the basement.
to the basement. Is everybody following?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything else in the backpacks?
Are you looking through the backpacks?
Yeah, we'll look through those before we go.
Are you?
Yeah.
Because I don't think Elspeth is looking through.
Yeah, I'll help.
All right, so Cam and Alex rummaging through the backpack. I'm gonna say, so this is kind of adventuring gear you found earlier. It has some celestial rope. There's a couple of broken lanterns, a wad of lamp oil.
Oh shit! Wait, he's going really fast.
I mean, it sounds like nothing we're going to keep, really.
Are
Okay.
you sure? Have you met Cock?
I mean, I'll keep the lamp oil and anything that's usable. I mean, I have
Yeah.
a hooded lantern.
Yeah, the lanterns are broken, but the flask, I guess, of lamp oil is intact. And there's a length of about 50 feet of rope.
We need the rope.
I'm gonna have to switch to my phone.
All right.
Going to McDonald's again?
There's a tinder box. There's we found a bunch of
Swipe right.
pretty moldy or dried up rations,
Don't care about the rations.
and you find a pouch, which when you open, well, there's one in each pack basically. There's total would be 124 gold pieces and 210 silver pieces. And there's
124
also
gold. What? How much silver?
124 gold, 210 silver. And this also has a stack of gemstones in it. Basically a bunch of rubies, which is worth about 175 gold.
Armor upgrades.
And you also found a slim case, which has 3 scrolls in it, if you open it up. And you find 2 healing potions.
I'll take one of the healing potions right now because I used mine on Khalid.
Alex shugs it.
No, I'm not gonna take it. I'm just gonna take it from her.
She has a
And-
keg stand with a healing potion right there.
No, I'm not gonna take the healing potion, but I'm gonna take one and put it in my pouch. And
How many healing potions?
2.
there were 2, but I'm gonna take one to replenish my stash of 1.
Who does
And,
not have a healing potion right now?
Well, now I have 1.
I don't, but I'm not melee.
Stump, do you have a healing potion?
I do not.
I think we should give that one to Stump.
I
I
think
agree.
so as
Cam will
well.
take it and give it to Stump.
Don't you go anywhere without this.
I thought Stump had a healing potion. I thought you gave him one the other day,
I think it drank it at one point.
I don't remember.
and that's why.
There've been too many deaths. We don't have any more.
Well, I mean, that's kind of. I mean, if I'd have known that, I would have given the potion I had to Stump before.
I want to rewrite the fiction for healing potions, make them like EpiPens.
I mean,
One shot, just stick them in your chest, or just jam it in there.
I mean, did you see the
Anyway,
the
he
link
doesn't
I
have it recorded, so he doesn't have it. So
did you see the link I posted about
Do
you know potion alternatives?
Yeah, spiders, definitely.
Yes.
Alright, and that's what you find in there.
All right, good. I'll take.
Meanwhile,
the oil.
Elspeth is going downstairs.
I'm in the basement.
I'll take
Yeah.
the oil as well if you don't need it. Do you need the oil? If not, I'll take that.
So, you
Stump is
come
running
down.
downstairs to catch up to Elspeth.
yeah,
So
so
you
we'll
come downstairs, and you get into the spiral staircase. Kind of straightens out into just a staircase down, but the entrance has collapsed, and there's a bunch of rocks in the way. And you see that somebody started kind of clearing this out at some point.
Is there a hole big enough for a weasel to go through?
There's definitely a hole big enough for a weasel.
Okay. I'm going to cast light on Ivan and look and see through him and everything and like have him wiggle through the hole stealthily.
Okay.
He
And
is a
all of his
glowing
light.
ball of
So
light
the
right
glow
now.
in the dark weasel kind of goes through the hole, and he walks down the staircase about 30 or 40 feet, kind of further down goes, and the staircase opens up into a round room, and there is a statue standing in front of a doorway there, basically, and it has looks to have a plaque in the front of it, but it's covered in dust, and you can't read it.
Okay.
I have a question. The collapse. This is stone that's collapsed, right? There's not
Yes.
like it's not something that Merkin can move with Merver.
No, it's rocks basically falling down. It looks like it doesn't look like impenetrable or anything. It would take a little bit of work to clear it out. It looks like somebody's already put in a fair chunk of effort into starting to clear it out, because a lot of them are like piled up from the top and then put to the side, but it's not finished.
Is it like awkwardly in front of the door, like forebodingly?
No, it's like a rotunda, if you want to say, and it's
Okay.
the statue is in the center of it.
Okay, so it's like museum-like.
Is it
Yeah.
loose debris in front of the door?
Yeah,
No,
but
it's
stone.
rocks.
Okay.
It's rocks.
Is Ivan able to get up there? If I have Ivan get to the plaque, can he read it to me? Like, how does this work?
I mean, you could see.
I mean,
You
yes.
can see the plaque, but it's
Yeah.
covered in like dust and grime
So
and
it's
stuff.
super-
You have
okay.
to wipe it off, and I'm not sure.
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
Ivan can
abilities
totally
to-
wipe it off.
Is the doorway behind the statue open, or is it like a closed door?
It's a metal door.
Okay. All right. Then I will call Ivan back, and I will tell them, behind the rocks there is some sort of statue. There is a plaque, but I can't read it, and there is a metal door. But I mean, clearly, whoever was here before was trying to get down there for some reason. So.
I will start moving rocks.
I will help.
Cam will help.
I'm gonna have my unseen. Oh wait, I don't know if I still have concentration. I don't know how long that last. Hold on.
An hour?
Oh wait, I did. Yeah, I was gonna have my unseen servant move rocks.
I mean, it
It's
lasts an
not a
hour.
concentration spell.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know if I've done any others.
I don't
It
think
would've-
you
isn't
haven't-
Is
it
that magic
I
and
think magic's not
concentration?
concentration, is it?
Nope, I don't think it is. But I don't know how long.
Okay, so
It hasn't been an hour.
He lasts
You
an
did a
hour.
so they did the fight, which is fairly fast because that was like 5-6 rounds.
Yeah.
He cast Prayer of Healing, 10 minutes and stuff. It'd probably been like 30 minutes.
Okay, it lasts an hour. So my unseen servant is totally moving rocks.
Okay.
Melspeth's like,
Moving rocks.
Melspeth's like, look, I am helping.
Merkin, can't you do your thing with, you know?
Become the rock.
If you would like, I can catapult them.
Please don't do that.
Did you know I can do magic, Khalid?
Why do you keep saying that to me? I'm very aware that you can do magic.
I just thought you may have forgotten.
Is this new to you?
All right. So
Are you mad at me right now?
Didn't even ever tell you you were perceptive.
While they lift rocks without paying attention to what's going
so
on.
let's do like this. Everybody who's helping move rocks, roll a strength check.
Do I have to?
Oh my god.
Just straight strength, not
Straight strength.
not athletics.
Are you outrunning the rock? What are you doing?
I'm fucking powerlifting those bitches.
Cam moves stones and then stops and pats Thump's leg.
Am I rolling a strength check?
Yeah.
Yay.
Does
I'm
that make
average.
sense?
So-
It's okay, guys. I got this.
Even if you add up everyone else,
Oh.
we don't come.
Okay, so
Oh,
my
okay, yeah,
servant
we do.
has a strength of 2. You just however that might factor in.
Strength of 2. I think he lifted like 5, maybe or something. No, he's kind of brushing gravel out of the way.
I have to admit, this sort of labor is not my strong suit, but I'm
No.
helping.
Keep lifting.
Step rocks.
Stop complaining.
I'm not complaining. I'm
So-
just saying.
Oh, okay. It's just
not
that your
the best.
complaint sounded like a complaint. Keep moving. It's hot in here,
No,
and it's hard to
I
breathe.
I was pointing out that perhaps it's not the best use. of
Stump.
what I-
Alex is trying to tell you something.
No, I'm not trying to tell him anything.
Ignore Khalid. He has grouchy after he has been eaten.
So
I can tell.
it takes the better part of a couple of hours to clear this out enough for basically to
A couple
squeeze
of
through.
hours.
Yes.
Thanks for
They're
nothing, guys.
Very big rocks, and Stump
And,
is carrying us on his back.
75% of it is probably Stump just grabbing the biggest rocks and just moving it out of the way, being a caterpillar basically. And
I'm sure this would go faster if Merkin would help.
Okay, Cag, roll a strength check for me.
Here we go.
About
Watch
to be
him
more
crit.
useful than Alex.
I mean, he didn't completely dump strength. Oh my gosh, he did more than Kag did.
Khalid.
All right.
Or Khalid, that's right.
I preserved my strength and only
So-
picked up boulders that it would make sense for me to pick up. Therefore, I worked efficiently.
and Merkin kind of helps in when he can find rocks that are kind of with loose dirt around them, a little like gravel and stuff. He kind of gets it out of the way so it rolls out easier. So it's a pretty big help. But finally, you make a passage down. That's enough to all of you skip suit, even Stump.
We go.
We go down the stairs.
We go down the stairs. Ooh, is it a new map?
What is going on? What's this? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer.
It's a new
Hold
map,
on,
guys.
my friend.
It's a new map.
Yay!
You have to reveal it like we saw that other picture.
I cast a light on a rock.
You already have it on the weasel.
Khalid, watch the no, it fades. Watch these, Khalid. I can cast light as well. Did you know I do magic?
What? Why does she keep telling me that?
He hit her head on the fireball
I can't see Khalid.
days ago.
Wait, what is going on here? I can't drag Khalid on because I can't scroll enough down to get Khalid. What the hell?
I got it.
Hey, can you drag yourself on there?
Yeah.
Are you on your
Scroll
GM?
over, bro.
Are you on
Literally,
your GM?
literally everyone can drag themselves on. Literally.
Alright.
I have a
I don't
rock
know if
with
I can see
light.
anything.
I can't see
I don't know how
anything.
this works.
I can. I can't.
I can see.
Alright. So, we'll put Weasel in, which is a raven.
Yay!
We'll give him light. I don't remember what the radius is, but
Stump. Stump.
Well, I have it on a rock now.
alright, well.
But regardless,
For
I'm
my
holding the
convenience,
rock.
I can put it on.
Okay.
So I think people can see now.
Yes. I am going to go around and check for secret doors.
I'm gonna go read the plaque.
Alright. And
I want to go look at the plaque too.
Too late.
Stump, as you come down there, you can see clearly. This is a statue of which is the avatar
Statue
of
of-
wisdom and learning.
Is that your what?
What?
You
Cut
cut
out.
out when you said whatever it was you said.
It says a statue of Iman, the avatar.
You cut out again.
I'm on the
Where's
avatar.
your headset?
I'm on the avatar of wisdom and learning.
You see, she heard you.
Stump will
But I
say the
still
thought
don't know
out
what their
loud.
name is.
I'm on.
And as you brush off this plaque,
Wait, the god of wisdom and learning's named your mom?
yes,
Come on.
as you brush off the plaque, Elspeth, do you by chance read a
Do I read
Did
what?
she read what?
celestial?
I do not read celestial.
It is gobbledygook.
Oh, this is something I do not know.
I'm gonna walk up to it.
Doesn't
And I'm
someone
gonna...
here have comprehend
I am going to start ritual casting comprehend languages.
You're fucking like
Half you actually read.
the Swiss Army
I'm gonna
fucking
walk
knife.
up- I'm gonna walk up and look at the plaque, and
Alright.
I'm gonna read it.
So it reads, in the plaque there says, Alvin's Rest,
Wait.
found...
I'm not reading it aloud.
Wow.
How many people here know Celestial? There's like 4 of you.
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
So, do you want him expressly to type it to you?
I just no. I'll read it aloud, but I just didn't say I was gonna read it aloud, but I will.
I thought Stump had it. Alright, it says, Alvin's Rest, founder and caretaker, guardian of knowledge even in death. Enters he would have wanted with an open mind and service and sacrifice.
You cut out.
Service and
sacrifice in your heart.
Sacrifice your
Interesting.
heart? This is a evil temple, guys.
No, service and sacrifice in your heart, not your heart.
I don't know. Celestial sounds like a complicated language. That could be like one conjugation away.
And with that,
I've
before we
been
get into any more in this stuff, Rick, call it a night here.
What?
I was just about to open the door.
What did
It's
you
so
say?
on brand for Stump.
What
How
did he
much
say?
experience
We're
did you
quitting.
get?
Okay, but we haven't even checked this room for secret doors yet, which is what I was gonna.
Okay, well, check the room for secret investigation. Advantage.
You find nothing.
What does the statue look like again?
It is a woman holding a staff.
Nothing particularly notable about staff or what the woman's wearing or any emblems.
It's a pretty common depiction of Mon. You know.
It's a very common depiction of your mom, Tag.
Yes.
Okay, so does this mean that we can role play the time when we moved rocks?
Yes, you definitely can. You
Oh
find
my
one
God.
door, and Stump's about to open it.
She lives for
Khalid, did
these.
you know I could do magic? Oh,
Now,
I love it. Did I find any doors?
One door.
Just the one that he's in front of,
Yes.
which was not
Yeah.
a secret.
you probably didn't need to roll for that one.
Did we get how much experience were we looking at here from evil plant monster and 2 giant snakes?
Let me see real quick.
Because if we hit level 5, we're long resting.
You got 800.
Oh.
Okay, we're getting there, guys. We need what, 5,000 for level 5?
It's like 6,400, I think.
Okay, we're 2/3 of the way.
So 4601.
I'm tempted to give you 799.
I would appreciate that.
Let's say you all have 4,600 experience.
4,600 even.
Because it
You
makes
shorted us
Twitch
one.
every time.
Yeah, if we could just do round numbers, that'd be great.
4,600 total.
Yes.
Sorry, was that
I have a
6,600?
feeling
4,600.
that me going through this
I wish it
door
was
is
6,500.
not going to be a good thing. I'm just saying.
Wait, she doesn't have an open mind and servitude in her heart.
For the
I-
record, this is probably the best example of when Stump should be the one to open.
That is true.
True.
That is
Yeah,
very fair.
Yeah. Definitely Alex should not be the first one to go through. I
I'm
mean,
sure there are only going to be like 5 of those corpse flower monsters.
well, you know, yeah, Alex is probably, at this point, not the best one to go through that door. Because this is not, you know. Oh, me. Oh, my.
I'm gonna put you all back on that thing.
Gonna update our knockouts.
Oh yeah.
At least I didn't get KO'd this time.
Yeah, you ran away so bravely.
She was doing
And
spin moves
You
too.
did have a goopy flower monster fall on top of you, though.
And
I was
love,
real worried Stump was.
I was, and
I was like, I had to double check my math on that one.
and then I ran away.
It was
Did
close.
Stump
And the
almost
first
die?
thing people said is, "Why did you run
Stump
away?"
was like 2 hit points away from us being splatted.
I support you disengaging. Go, Alex.
Like permanently like
Yes.
nothing would happen with the group because Cam would have been a wreck. We all would have
Yes.
had to go back.
I was 3 hit points away from being a pile of ash. No one said how ruined the group would be.
Yeah, but that was kind of self-inflicted. I think people would have.
It's different when you spontaneously combust yourself.
I mean, I'm just saying. I think that really the group would only be drastically grief-stricken if Stump, L, or Cam got killed. I think that Khalid, Alex, or Merkin could get killed and they would move on without us.
Oh, I think Cam would mourn me.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
he would, but I don't think it would devastate him quite like losing Stump would devastate.
I rolled very badly on that damage roll, luckily for Stump. That was not much more than a regular attack did.
You said you crit, and I was like, oh shit, that sucks.
It's not the words that you want to hear when you're at 1.
Running away to avoid getting
Oh,
hit.
man.
That's
I'll be
not what
honest,
you want to
Pat.
hear.
If you had killed what is arguably the best RP'd cleric I have ever been in a party with, and believe me, the second best is Davi. So I'm giving high praise here, but I would have demanded that the entire campaign turn into directing him. It would
Yes.
have been like, Obsidian can go ruin this continent. I don't give a shit.
Did
We're
Stump?
saving
The Stump or Elspeth have the ring? Who has the ring? Merkin has the ring.
Elspeth has the
Oh,
ring.
Merkin has the ring.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Merkin has both the rings.
Can we put that ring on somebody who's most likely to die, so maybe we have a chance of resurrecting them?
But here's the thing: I don't know. Like, it doesn't say anything about being able to resurrect them. Your soul goes into the ring.
Listen, magic. It's fine.
I don't think so, man. I think it's a trap.
I mean, I think that if you were able to save their body and the soul is in the ring.
No, guys. I can turn invisible, and then you won't know where I'm standing.
Oh fuck, no.
I don't think it makes
You
you
need to
ring,
take
invisible.
them
the
away.
ring turns invisible.
It makes the
I think.
ring go invisible, so you
It
can't
just
see
shows
the
it
ring.
lined. You
I
can
think that
you
if
can
they
use
turn-
you can use an
No,
action
the
to
ring.
cause
You can make the ring invisible so nobody knows. Basically.
Oh. So just the ring is invisible. You can't turn invisible. Yay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank God. We need to keep our eye on Merkin at all times.
Control the entire party's movement.
I know, everybody's like
They
literally
swarm away from me like a flock of small birds.
We really did. And then you just start sidling up to whoever you can get next to. I'm like, I got to go.
I mean, in 3/4 of the combats we've had in this entire campaign, I've taken like 0 damage. Next to me is typically the safest place because I know how to position my character.
That was until you started exploding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
Yeah.
reassess that statement.
Yeah, because I think that you are the biggest danger.
I mean, the chance of him fireballing again is pretty
It's
slim.
like 2%.
Yeah.
Have you seen the way I roll?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not a
you're right.
gambler.
You're like 7 through 11 is how you roll.
Yeah, I think Fireball's 8.
My goodness. So you're just gonna, once we do clear out Dawn Deep and go back to town and stuff, we'll do
We're gonna
Deep
spend
up
like a
there.
month in Dawn Deep if you count all the long rests. We're like that RPG where you save right before the boss. We don't know what you save before literally every corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
I almost thought you were actually gonna take a long plane thing. It's like,
I could use it, but no, I didn't.
I mean, Cam is pretty tapped out, but the rest of us are pretty good. Like, I'm gonna have to probably dump a second level spell for some sorcery points, but other than that, I'm good.
I mean, there's nothing that I use a short rest